Welcome back to All Things Fem, where we know that our femininity is our superpower and we use it. I lost my voice yelling at a bunch of people, so I know I sound funny. Sorry about that. Now, in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about self esteem. Now, if you keep having problems while you're dating and every relationship seems to fall flat, go wrong, you feel disrespected, you're unhappy, it may not even be them, it may be you. Low self esteem can really hold you back from the life you deserve as well as the relationship that you want and deserve. Some women, I feel, don't even know that they are suffering from low self esteem. I said the other day to one of my friends, I can't stand a that doesn't know her worth. And I really mean that. No, if you are experiencing low self worth, I would think that most people would know, but I have met people and dealt with so many people that have or display low self worth and then constantly are questioning their relationships. And it's like, okay, so are you not seeing that you're the problem? Now, first things first, this video is not even about that, but I sprayed today. Sometimes when I'm running out the house, I just spray anything because I'm just trying to get out of the house and I want to smell a way. Today I sprayed Sweater Weather from Bath and Body Works and layered it with Yum Pistachio Gelato 33 from Kayali. And this on its own never impressed me. I've had it since it came out, but you see, I haven't even used much. And it's been out probably over a year, maybe even two. I like it. So again, I mixed that with sweater wear. Okay, so if you've been experiencing a lot of situationships, men who mistreat you, blah blah blah, all the complaints that all women have, it's probably you. I'll just say it that way. When I experienced all those problems, it was definitely me. Sometimes you got to look at the man in the mirror, and that's not just a song. You have to look at yourself and say, what am I contributing to all these situationships and these relationships where I can't even get a man to take me on a actual date? The way you see yourself shapes the way men approach you, the way they date you, the way jobs come at you, the way your friendships form, the way your family dynamics go. A strong self concept is the key to how you approach opportunities, handle challenges, and allow other people to treat you. But like I said before, a lot of women don't even know that they are suffering from low self esteem. Let's talk about what that looks like. If you have a hard time accepting compliments or help from people, that's crazy. That's a sign of low self-esteem. If somebody says, hey, you look good today, your makeup, I like your hair, and you're just like, this whole thing, and you're talking about your face, that's crazy, right? Because you should be looking in the mirror, giving yourself compliments every day. You do not have to be extra. We're going to start off by when people say something nice to you, compliment you in any way, we don't you don't have to even go further than a simple thank you, because sometimes even that is hard, which is why a lot of people have a hard time accepting compliments right there. So let's start with something very simple. Hey, I love your hair today, thank you, and keep walking, especially if it makes you uncomfortable. You ain't got to stop and be like, my hair, my hair. No, girl, cause see, look, uh, my part is not straight. You can see the lace right there. Like, no. Number two, if you are a people pleaser, if you don't set boundaries, if you say yes to everything, if you are constantly doing for other people and never saying, hey, no, hell no, I am not going to be able to come down there to the big airport and scoop you up. No, it is okay to say no. Set boundaries that you are comfortable with. Because if you have, for example, let's say you do have a final and somebody asks you, can you come pick them up from the airport? Not only are you feeling away at them because you got to go pick them up and you can't do your final, but then you're running behind on your final. You are jumbled up. You got a lot going on in your mind. You're unhappy. So you made yourself feel away for somebody else. Why? Don't do it. The answer is no. I hope you can find Uber. Actually, it's an app on your phone, but you get the point. Uber can be your best friend because I cannot. I have to do something else today, and it's not involved going all the way to the airport. No, not today. Start really small. If you have a hard time saying no, the next time somebody asks you something, hell no, straight up. No, I ain't gonna be able to make it. I am not going to be able to do it, especially if you don't want to do it. Actually, only if you don't want to do it. If it's something you want to do, go do it. But if it's something that is going to stress you more than make you feel good about it, no, can't come. And I'm not even gonna give you an explanation. No. My little sister actually taught me that she don't say yes to anything. I'll let you know. And she may or may not let you know, but what she's not going to do is stress herself about she told you yes and now she don't want to go. No. Another sign of low self-esteem, accepting poor treatment. That should go without saying. But a lot of people don't even realize that they're accepting poor treatment. If a man cannot take you out of your home to a restaurant, a park, a climbing wall, a fitness class, something. If all of our dates are in the house, you don't like me for real. You don't. You might like her for real, but you don't like me for real. And that's my own fault because I'm accepting that treatment from you. And you're going to keep doing it. We'll never get out the house, especially if I let you start off like that. Raise your standards. Decide what you are willing to accept before you even start dating again. This is a yes, this is a no. Stick to those things. Only you know what's going to make you okay, happy, sad, all those things. And you are in control of your emotions. And if you let a man ruin that for you, that's pretty sad. You got some low self esteem. Take a look in the mirror. An additional sign of low self esteem, you don't prioritize yourself. You don't get your nails done. You don't get your hair done. You don't do your makeup. You always run out of the house looking any kind of damn way. Do you care? Who do you want to meet? Do you want to have to go out with the man who holds the door for you when you're running into the corner store and he says you look good even though you know you don't, and he also wants to borrow $1 or ask you can he have $1? Is that who you're looking for? Because that's who you're going to land when you don't prioritize yourself. You'll take anything from anybody. Man tell you too pretty to be pumping your gas. Next thing you know, you're going to be pumping him. Why? Because you don't give a damn about yourself. Prioritize yourself. Take care of you. Don't leave the house looking crazy. You know, do something for you. Go get a massage. Go get your mustache waxed. Do something that makes you feel good. Okay, so now that you know the signs of low self esteem, do you have low self esteem? Yes, no, maybe, possibly. Okay, you do, or you don't. And then this video is not for you. But let's say you do. Should you even be dating while you're trying to get yourself together? I don't know. I have dated before while I was trying to figure myself out, and I didn't figure myself out. The most I've ever really figured myself out and gotten to know myself and just said, hey, this is a good time in my life was I was single for 2 years by choice, abstinent as well. And I really got in tune with myself and found a whole bunch of solitude that I hadn't had before. If you're using relationships to look for validation, you don't need to be dating. If you're straight up just lonely or bored, you don't need to be in a relationship. If you know you're not happy with you, yourself, and you're not going to be happy with Jack, Diane, or Susie, or Susie's son. You're not. When you have personal work to do, dating can really distract you from that. You can start to make your life all around like surrounding those people that you're dating, which is a huge sign that you shouldn't be dating anyway. If you're using relationships as a way to fill voids or overcome trauma or even get over a previous relationship, don't waste the man's time. Don't waste yours. Let them go. It's not time for you to date right now. During your single time, it is time to explore, get to know yourself, figure out what you like, get in therapy if you need to, start exercising, start eating healthier, start figuring out who you are. That time is sacred because once you get in a relationship, if you're anything like me, you spend your time with your partner, and then it's not a lot of me time. I mean, I'm barely making this video right now, okay? You don't get a lot of me time. Take the single time to enjoy yourself because you don't get that back. If you are dating while you're not healed, you could possibly attract partners that reflect your insecurities. Work on your emotional well being, heal. It is okay to be alone. It is okay to use a vibrator. It is okay to heal. When you have low self esteem and you are dating, it is very easy to settle for less. You're going to accept those in the house dates because why not? Everybody does it. No, they don't. No, they don't. Y'all Netflix and chill, and then it turns into, ugh, like, what do I even like to eat? What do I like to do with my Tuesday evenings? You don't even know those things, but you want to come up in my house and have a date? No. If you keep dating while you're still working it within this low self-esteem realm, you're going to keep having the same toxic patterns, keep having situationships, keep wanting a guy and settling for any guy who is probably avoidant and probably doesn't know how to treat you right anyway. So then you're constantly sad. It's constantly arguing. You're constantly wondering if he's cheating. It's just a lot. You're wrecking your own mental health with it. Date yourself first. Take yourself on dates. If you're not comfortable going out in public by yourself like that, fine. Do yourself an at-home date, but date yourself. You do not have to rush out here, especially if you gonna accept dates in the crib anyway. Stay home and date yourself. And at the end of the night, you can have a happy ending with yourself. Now, before we can talk about how to manifest the man of your dreams, the relationship you want, we have to talk about how we can overcome those low self esteem moments or overcome low self esteem, period. You want to identify your negative beliefs about yourself and reframe them. So if I think that I am, and I've made this example before, if I think I don't have any personality and nobody likes me, I would reframe that by saying, no, you have plenty of friends. People always are reaching out to you, always want to hang out with you. You've got plenty of personality, girlfriend. Reframe any negative beliefs you have about yourself that are hindering your personal growth and your self esteem. Get comfortable saying no. Every time you tell somebody no, for whatever reason, you are going to feel like you told them no. But every time you say no, it's going to build your confidence in, okay, I'm saying no to the things I want to say no to. And ain't nobody pop me. Romanticize your life. Get crazy with it. Have candles. Drink wine with your dinner. Wear fluffy robes and whatnot. Whatever romanticizing your life looks like to you. If you are not going to enjoy your life, if you can't enjoy your life, declutter your space, declutter your mind, get a journal, write out things, clean up your area. You cannot feel better about yourself when your whole house is filthy. You got roaches, rats, everything running all over the place. Ew. Ugh. No. Clean up your space. Celebrate your small wins. You get a promotion when you wake up on time for work, when you go running, When, and I don't mean you got to go out and spend a bunch of money. You can do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. You can just celebrate your wins, small or big. Let people celebrate you. And when they don't celebrate you, you celebrate you. It's okay. So I would spend my last dime to celebrate me. I'm going to buy my new shoes. I'm going to get the new makeup. I'm going to get a new wig, whatever it is. When something go right, I go right to my debit card and swipe. Okay, I had to change my mic. But if every day you are hanging out in your apartments, in the hood, with your friends, getting high, sitting outside, having a hard time waking up for work. Some of y'all don't even work. Y'all just be. This is like a low vibrational lifestyle. And I'm not talking about the smoking, I'm talking about the full picture. If those are your friends and you are wanting to, oh, also, by the way, they tired of their baby daddy, they mad, they haven't had a good man in forever, men are dogs, blah, blah, blah. If that is your surroundings, that is going to be your surroundings. Like, unless you change that, that is what you are going to continue to live in. Surround yourself with people who are going where you want to. Now, okay, fine. I have done all these things. Life's fine. I want a man. It's time to start dating. Am I going to just date any old man? No, I can't. I won't. You're going to start by changing your self-concept, which was the developing the self-esteem, learning to say no, learning to make yourself look good, getting to know yourself, not settling for tragic dates. You're going to start with all of those things. And within doing that, you are going to shift your self-concept. If you believe that you are a great woman and you deserve a healthy, happy love, you will attract a healthy, happy love and a man who thinks you are a great woman. Create affirmations. I am worthy of love. I am a magnet for healthy relationships. Different affirmations. You don't even have to create them. You can look them up. But write affirmations out daily. Because if you've only been in situationships your whole life, you don't even know what to look for as far as a healthy relationship. You do need to shift your concept of yourself. You ain't never been a girlfriend. You only been I'm not going to call you no names, but now we want to be girlfriends, right? Next, visualize the relationship you want. I've talked about visualization before. Right before you fall asleep, start visualizing the relationship you want. If you want to come home to your boo every night and walk in the door and he has dinner on the stove for you, every night when you lay yourself down to go to bed, imagine that. That needs to be playing over and over on a loop in your mind. He listens to me when I have had a long day. Visualize all these things that you want in your healthy relationship. Finally, you want to become the person that you want to attract. So, attracting the right partner obviously starts with you. You have to be the woman that deserves that good partner, right? So, if there's a man that is very faithful, goes to church on Sundays, and I don't know, works at the post office, that's the guy that you are looking for. And you are the woman that's in the club every weekend, but not at church on Sunday. How are you going to attract a man that wakes up at 9 a.m. on Sundays going to Bible study when you don't even have church home? How can you attract a mailman when you don't even get mail? You know what I mean? Like, become the person that you are wanting to attract. Align yourself with those things. Be the type of partner that you want to bring into yourself. Finally, when you are ready to date, date from a place of self-worth. Date from a place of, okay, fine. I'm done with situationships. I've accepted it for however long. I am tired. I have worked on myself. I look good. I feel good. I've been in therapy or not. I have done the work. Don't let that newfound sense of self go for anyone. You have to continue to work because have you ever heard the saying, once you get what you've prayed for, pray for the discipline to keep it? Same concept. Once you work on you, you want to continue to work on you, continue to do what you got to do to keep being a woman that deserves this great man every single day. When it is time for you to date again, you want to date with intention. You don't have to say yes to every man who asks you on a date. That is the behavior of a lonely, desperate woman who is very thirsty, who needs a Coke or a Sprite or Gatorade. That is a very type of woman that is going to accept anything. Date with intention. If a man because remember, you're already coming in with your boundaries, your set of things that you look for, need, want, blah, 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 because you worked on you. And how dare he not work on him, right? So you've already coming in with your set of expectations. Stick to those. If you already have said, I want a man of God, and you meet a man that worships the devil, you got to move on. And I know that's very extreme, but women will do that. They will legit look at a man, know he is 1,000% not what's on her list, and still be like, okay, come on, Jaquan, let's go. Hell no. If Jaquan is not going to church on Sunday and you know you want a man of God, sorry, Jaquan, I don't even have the time to find you a church home. You gotta go. Next. Also, when you're ready to start dating again, don't rush into anything. Make sure he's the man you want him to be. Like, there are plenty of fish in the sea. That's not just a saying, they're like everywhere. If this man is not the one, in 15 minutes, there's going to be another man that comes through. He may be, and he may not be either. And if he's not, fine, the next one. But we're not rushing into relationships. I need to get to know you. I need to make sure that we align. I need to make sure that we mesh well. I need to see how you are in arguments, how you are in good. Don't rush into anything just because that, again, is a sign of a woman who'll just take anybody just to have somebody in her bed. Or we're not accepting just any old man and rushing into a relationship just to say, hey, I've got a man. Okay. Finally, once you are ready to date again, please do not be afraid to walk away. This is where we get stuck and we get sucked into situationships because we don't want to be alone. Oh, we've already taken 3 weeks to get to know him. What's another 30 years of my life with this man that I can't stand? No, walk away. It is okay. Again, there are plenty of other people out here. And again, you don't have to. It is okay. I really want to say this. It is okay to be single. It is fun, even if you make it that way. Enjoy your friends, hang out, do this, do that, date in between. But when a man shows you who he is and you don't like it, if there is a red flag, which I do have another video about red flags, check that video out. If he is showing you red flags, he will continue. It's not going to get any better if the flags don't turn green. Know when it's time to walk away. If y'all have been talking on the phone for weeks and he has not made any attempt to take you out, okay, time's up. If y'all get into an argument and he calls you out of your name, okay, time's up. Let me tell you, I dated a person in the very first argument we got into, I was a B word. I was a B word for every single argument thereafter, and there were many. When somebody mistreats you from the jump, it is time to walk away. So to wrap it all together, tie it up with a pretty little Christmas bow, remember, dating isn't about filling a void or seeking validation for who you are. If that's what you're dating for, you're getting thirsty. Go get a water hose, okay? You don't need to be dating. Dating is about attracting the right partner for you and you being the right partner for him. You want to attract the partner that aligns with the best version of yourself. If you're still working on building your self-worth, your self-esteem, that is fine. It takes many of us years to do so. But chill on the dating. It is okay to take a break from dating until you feel confident and you know who you are, and nobody can tell you otherwise. Once you feel confident in who you are and your self-esteem is on 10, dating now becomes fun. So let me tell you that if dating has not been fun for you, you need to look in the mirror. I'm very serious. I have had to do it a few times. Like, why is this not fulfilling me? Why is this not okay? Why is this not fun? Why am I always upset? Why are we always arguing? Because I'm letting it happen. You can take control. You have to focus on your growth first. And then, like I said, dating becomes fun. You are not getting with these men who won't take you out on actual dates. You are with a man who is calling you, texting you, wants to know when you're free again, wants to take you out to eat. And like, that's the men we're coming for, or rather allowing to come for us. You only want to share your energy with a man that actually deserves it. Once you manifest the healthy self-esteem and self-concept and you date from a place of self-worth, you set yourself up for wonderful, fulfilling relationships going forward, because you know when to walk away because you know to walk away when it's no longer fulfilling. And then you just, life is just next. It's okay. Think of the guy you broke up with 10 years ago and you thought that you would never survive. You were going to miss Daniel till the day you died. I bet you can't even remember Daniel's zodiac sign no more or middle name. It is okay. You will get over little Daquan because you always have. Let somebody go at the first sign of it's time to walk away. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments if you are ready to work on your self-worth and what you plan on doing about it.